Let my people go. Came Moses and Aaron, Moshe and Aaron, to tell Paro. Paro wasn't very impressed. He told Moshe and Aaron, he said, guys, go back to your jobs. Let the people keep working. What was their jobs? It sounds like the Torah is saying the Jews are slaving away, but Moshe and Aaron have different jobs. And yes, the commentaries point out that Paro understood that a nation needs spiritual leadership, even in Egypt. And so he had made an allowance for the tribe of Levi to maintain their spiritual pursuits. Moshe and Aaron, being of the tribe of Levi, were actually free of slave labor. Paro told them, you go do your spiritual things. Mix out of my treatment of the Jews. Let them be my slaves. Don't mix. Don't mix into my business. I'm not telling you to work. You do your stuff. And that's an interesting way of thinking about things. Not from the outside Paro, but there's an inner Paro. When you know that there's somebody who could be helped, but they're enslaved into some kind of an Egypt. They're building buildings for Egypt, not for God, but they're building materialistic edifices which are consuming them. It doesn't let them room to be free and liberated to serve God. So on the one hand, you want to go and help them, but then there's a Pharaoh in you that says, don't mix in. Keep your nose in the 5 books of Moses, in the study. No problem. You study yourself. Why are you so concerned about getting those other people out of slavery? And the answer is, that's a Paro kind of mentality. That's negativity. Sometimes you know how you know the right thing? Ask somebody bad what to do. When he tells you what to do the opposite. When Paro says, mix out of my business, don't worry about freeing the Jews. Keep yourself spiritually oriented. We know that's wrong. And we know that means that we need to be vested in helping others. You know, it's a very simple analogy. In the army, when there's a lineup and there's a review of the troops, if one of the lower level soldiers has a stain on their uniform, it doesn't just reflect on the lower level soldier. The general will also have to answer for that. We are one people. It doesn't behoove us, and it is inappropriate for us to say, I'll mind my own business. I'm not going to worry about the other person who's perhaps still enslaved into his proverbial Egypt. I'd like to say this. You know, there's the security people sometimes say, see something, say something. And that's the way we have to act. If you see something that you can help somebody else with, don't walk away. Don't say, well, Pharaoh said don't get involved, keep your nose in your own business. That's Pharaoh. Our behavior needs to be responsibility for each other. See something? Say something. If you saw a fire, God forbid, in your friend's house, would you wait till he gives you permission to come in? Or would you run in and say, save yourself, wake up, time to jump out? That's the way we have to be mindful and responsible for those around us who we can help. See something? Say something.